Hi, my name is Nsisong Akpanudo, and I read the ethical decision making and the IT professional. So I wrote two deep learning questions, which I am going to answer right now. So the question was, how do Chapel Fire's value change how I weigh technical trade-offs when management asks for a fast rollout? So basically, I treat the Chapel Fire's values like a moral checklist. So it stands for caring, honesty, accountability, promise keeping, pursuit of excellence, loyalty, fairness, integrity, respect, and responsible citizenship. So when leadership pushes for speed, I ask which of these values will this shortcut touch? Honesty and accountability means I should clearly document any data risks and tell stakeholders what we are collecting. Caring and respect makes me ask whether users are being treated like people and not just as metrics. So practically, I use a simple rule, which if a proposed shortcut violates two or more Chapel Farris principles, say it undermines privacy and breaks a promise to users, I won't ship it without mitigation. So the mitigation I'll push for will include the data minimization, the opt-in consent, the encryption, or a first rollout. So if those aren't possible, I will escalate the trade-offs written, like I will escalate it, then write it down, and also protecting the user's trust, which will usually save the company far more trouble much later. So the second question I wrote down is, which of Guy's seven ethical decision step is most critical in distributed uncertain decisions, and how I would apply it. So basically, when decisions are tough and authority is spread across the team, this is exactly the kind of situation guys describe in his principle. That is the step two. So what I'll basically do is identifying the context and all stakeholders becomes the most important of all. So in a fast cycle, it's easy to think about people usually think about just the product without thinking about the customers. So in this way, they don't even know if the customers or the operations or the legal entity and even the third parties might also be affected. So my practical habit is will basically be a 2 minute stakeholder scan for any risky change, that is who is affected, how they are affected, and which chapel fire's values are at risk. So after that quick map, I pick the option that maximizes the essential values and minimizes the harm. This is basically step five of the principle. So what I'll do next is to log the decision and why I made that decision. So that log makes us accountable and it speeds up the audit if something goes wrong. So the formula is rapid stakeholder scan or mapping, short mitigation plan, and ethical action under pressure. Thank you.